I might spare you from that and turn the microphone off when this task is done. Oops, press it once, press it twice. Okay, I'm still here. I'm actually not sure. It's only 30,000. We only had about 7,000 litres of manure at the BGA. Oops, excuse me. So 2 of these should not exceed capacity. The other good thing about switching farms is you get to switch all the machinery you're using without consideration of why you might be doing it. So that'll give us a chance to try out some different vehicles. I may look at a Valtra and a case. Maybe something else, I don't know. Maybe not a Valtra. There's also, what's it released? I don't know whether it was released yesterday or today. I think Giants were still releasing mods on the Mod Hub when I looked yesterday. But there is now a Deutz Series 678 pack, which gives us access to sort of 140 to 180 horsepower Deutz, which I haven't used before. I've never been able to get that small. Typically we've run 7s, or typically I've run 7s, but only since Farm Sim 22 came out. Okay, that is done. I'll park the trailer back where it was. Leave the John Deere down at that farm. Oh, yes. If I remember rightly, we have a canola field at the cow farm on the pasture that I want to turn into grass. So we could be doing a little bit of ploughing and stuff there. Anyway, that's this thing done. I don't have any straw bales. I do need to to harvest the oats as quickly as I can. Oops. So that we can get some straw and actually do bedding for the cows. I'm not sure how much bedding they have at the moment. We can check that once I finish parking this up. And that off, jump out. And straw bedding, 58,000. Yeah, that's kind of okay-ish. So I will beam back to the house and we will sleep for the night. I will do a quick check on store sales. So there is a big gooseneck flatbed. This again, we got this in a sale ages ago. Square bale stacker. Is that the little stacker? That's a big one. And then an animal trailer, which I don't need. We sold animals back in March. I don't think I need to worry about selling any more, and we're definitely not buying them. We'll let them increase slowly. I think, what do you think, 6 o'clock in the morning? Yeah. And I'm going to finish my breakfast, so give me a moment. Now this thing here does fit behind some forage harvesters. And as you can see, you can forage into it. We did that back in, I think, Farm Sim 17 when Estancia La Pacho came out. And I discovered you could load this with forage, and the high tip let you stay in the field with the forage harvester and unload into a car to take the forage into the bunker. Very useful. You don't have to mess around with workers as much. But that was a good thing. And I actually know of a farmer in the US who does it that way. He has a high tip cart that he hauls behind his foraging equipment and just tips into another vehicle. I should have done this since it's harvest day. I think I'm going to start on this farm. Actually, I'm going to change the map into a round map. And how does the Land Rover Rover. Look, the Land Rover is at 90%, the trailer is at 98%, and there is no report on the header. Oh, that field there is the barley. No, is that's a barley field, I think. Okay. This as straight as I can here. Then, yes, I'm rubbing against that hedge. Oh, one way to steer. Get that turned a little bit more, I won't hit the fence, which does have collisions on it.
Yeah, I want more. So
okay, that I hope is good enough. So we will go and find this guy here.
we only had 2 bowls of cereal on one thing.
That's 87%. Okay.
And she goes way too fast.
So the plan here will be we will do. Oh crap! It's going to rain. We'll do this field. We'll do the field across the road. Then we'll head down to the arable farm and see how much servicing we need on the harvesting equipment, and finish off the canola harvest there. Okay, that's done. And now, good job. I'll reverse that off. Get that unfolding while I try and extract this from that small predicament. Okay. That's great. And we can get this moving. So yeah, I'll hold off on harvesting the barley at least initially, because that is going to be whole crop silage. I'll need the tractors for that, because it's a mowing thing. Just a little bit of canola in the corner there. We'll come back for that. But harvest year 6 is underway, finally. With the poorest crop available. It's very poor price for the value, or for the quantity. You make more money on things like soybeans and cereals and stuff like that. But this is the cheapest crop to plant because it uses the least seed of all of them. So if you're really stuck for money up front, growing canola isn't a bad thing to do. You probably make more money doing something like oil from it, which is not something I've decided to do here. That fence bends away quite nicely there. That's actually kind of cool. So, as soon as I've done one headland, I think I'm just going to set this off on a worker. Might tip out after the headland. We're filling up quite quickly. it's still very early in the morning, so we have many hours today. I haven't checked on the map to see how many fields we actually have ready to harvest. And as I've said, we don't have to do them all today because it's how much we can do with them. None of them are going to be good sell prices, so I don't have to rush them off to market. The only hurry I do have is I do need some grain down at the grain mill to make flour and get that started. That will also give me some straw. The barley's the other sort of important thing, because the sooner we get that cut and baled and wrapped, the sooner it's fermenting and we can load it into the robot feeder. But again, I'm not relying on the robot feeder anymore. We are turning into a sort of a grass and corn or maize silage feed mixture for the cows. Anyway, get this down to the bottom. I might run across the bottom twice just to give us a little bit of room to turn around. Although now we have a in-game hedge at this end and an in-game fence at the other end, the workers should not have quite so much problems with turning around on this field. Just with the trees along the edge, maybe. And I'm definitely expecting us to have a bit of a clean up along that angled edge up there where the trees sit. Oh yeah, I can see our other field of barley over behind those trees in that direction is all ready to harvest. Okay, and we're going to get that piece in the corner just because it's canola, and even though it's not the greatest of yields, it's also not the worst of value for litre. Okay.
Can I do one of those claw stretches?
And worker, go.
I'm trying to make one by
Off he goes. Let's go find the fent. That was the fent. Okay.
Will it help me?
Well, no, I won't help you. I'll get it ready for you in just a minute.
It's going to be fun later.
Wow, he's almost full. Now, fortunately, he'd probably be heading back down the field when he gets full.
Without changing colors.
So this is about 22,000 litres. So it's not as big as the big 30,000 litre cart that we have, but it's good enough for what we need here. And we're not actually hauling stuff very far, so another bit of an advantage. Guess I'm gonna have to do unload on the run. Oops.
It only passed 1 minute. I was counting.
Okay, how full is the harvester? Because we're now running on a much bigger harvester than we did last year. Oh, that's emptying quite quick.
Doggy, 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 doggy.
Sit there. You can unload? Yes. Okay, he is done. Park this back over here. I'm going to go off mic for a couple of minutes and finish off my breakfast. And we can watch the harvester doing its thing.
Now then, hi. Did they hear me?
Yeah.
I said hi to them, Mommy. I'm taller
meanwhile-
than you.
Oh my goodness, you probably will be soon.
Like, probably when I'm about 10, I might be taller than you.
Oh my.
Well, Chris is almost the same height as you, and he isn't. Well, you're a little bit taller than him, so maybe now when I'm 10.
Let's get this thing attached to the mowers.
That one, like. That one, yeah. Oh.
And I'll be using the Deutz to bale at the biggest size possible. So this, we're going to condition the grass. It's going straight to the cows. Oh, excuse me.
Let's do the same thing. Your daddy always eated his.
There we go. Alrighty, we have
Right now.
mowers attached. Now this could get messed up because bale stuff
Gumball.
can get too close to the mower. Although there was a fix to with conditioner and that with conditioner. Okay, there was a fix to follow me that would deal with the followed tractor going backwards. So, stop. Let's go get the class, which should be there, and attach. We're actually only using the small baler at this point. So, nowhere near the horsepower demand that the Fendt baler has, but it's good. So I need to see. I think it's Control Y, Shift Y.
I only needed
No. Okay. what is it? Reset, oh, Control X. Okay, let's do Control X. There we go. So 0 bales. So I think I can do that. I can't do that on leased equipment, so that's the thing. Bale size is 180. We currently have hay in the bale, but that will change. I'll turn that off now. So we'll come around here. We set that on a follow. And it
Did you
is
hear
done.
now?
Oh, how do I set distance? Follow distance. Right control. Oh, and arrows. Okay. We'll do that. Hopefully that is sufficient. We'll turn that off. And oh, I need to unfold the rear mower just so that I can see. It is not swathing. Okay. That I do need to fix.
It's not gonna rain on it, but it's gonna be pretty cold. No, it's not raining.
Bingo. Okay. So that's all set up. Let's put it on a worker.
So it might not happen this week.
When we get back from the graduation party, can we go on the sprinkler?
No, because we have other things to do.
And come. Oh. Hang on. Turn that off. Turn that off. Back up.
Sam's Club. Always go right there. Tired, sick, and all that.
Still watching.
And you. Turn off the worker because I forgot. Pick up, turn it on, go drive. $100 might be a little bit far back. So we'll pull forward a little bit. We will. No, I don't want to turn the worker on. Ugh.